Well, hi there, Pisces. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I want to welcome my kings, my queens, my in-betweens. I won't judge you if you won't judge me, all right? So welcome to my channel. And if you're coming back over here from Miss Jones Tarot on the Hill, well, thank you so much for making the leap. I am loving this space. I hope you love the new changes and are as excited about it as I am, all right? So the first thing I'm going to do, well, I'm talking to you about March, of course. We're doing the overview today, but I'm going to light a candle, all right? And this is a positive energy candle. Yay! So I'm going to bring as many good vibes into this space as we can. Hello, right? And so we've got that going. Perfect. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and, well, got a few pops out of that candle. Fabulous. First time. So here we go. We're going to light some sage so that we can cleanse away any negative energy that's going on, right? You know, hey, things happen. So I'm going to cleanse me up, get me right. Yep. And just for those who've been watching my videos before, I have always cleansed my space. I just didn't always do it on camera. That's really the only difference here. And I hope that you will enjoy this new idea and all the changes that are happening. It's great. So we're going to talk about March. I want to share with you some messages from my better angels, right? Okay, we have luck and serendipity are in the air in the month of March for all 12 signs. So do appreciate that and look for the serendipities, the little moments that are kind of fun and exciting that are happening around you, all right? And I'm going to go ahead and pull a card for you from this deck for your whole month, right, Pisces? Let's talk about it. Oh, look at that. Hey, this is new stuff too. Hey! So now I'm going to go ahead and lay out the cards for you, and they're all pre-programmed, so don't be alarmed. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Oh, there's the card. Right there. Perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and set these cards aside. And we'll find, oh, look, you got Sunstone, which is leadership. Oh, isn't that a perfect card for you? Fabulous. You're going to be the boss of something, and you're going to be bossing up. You're going to be looking at leadership and understanding leadership in a new way. Sunstone would be a good rock for your pocket. I will explain that in a minute. But yes, Sunstone is a really terrific opportunity stone. It will help you as you lead to be a good leader. All right. So if you're a boss or you're going to be a boss, don't forget to throw this one in your pocket, and you'll remember to approach people in a different way. You know, when they come to ask you questions, you find out what sometimes they already know the answer, or they have an idea about how they think it should be done. And you know what? Maybe that's okay. You can say, well, how would you do that? Oh, that's a great idea. Do it. And then presto, you don't have to do as much, right? Excellent. So being a good manager is half the battle. So let's go ahead and look at these cards, and I'm going to tell you right now, I pre-programmed them for the entire month of March for you. There will be 4 columns, boom, 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 and 3 rows as per usual, because the 4 rows represent the weeks, right? So I'm going to go ahead and lay these out, and while I'm doing that, I will talk to you about your personal message for the month. And that's interesting because it's talking about how you need to lead with courage. So that's a very interesting story to tell, right? You don't want to back down, but you also don't want to be a person who leads by over-dominating and being like, remember all your favorite bosses in the world? And how your favorite bosses all did some really nice things. They helped you be the best person you could be. They pushed you a little bit, but they didn't like cram you into a box or tell you you couldn't do what you wanted to do. They usually let you do what you wanted to do, and they helped you to do it the best you possibly could. So that's fun, right? So that is going to be super important for you to think about while you're doing leadership stuff, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and put these cards aside. Now, I keep talking about rocks, and I want to explain to you what's going on there. So, I am a person who carries a pocket full of rocks. I am also a transcrystal therapist, which means that I can use stones to help other people to clear their chakras and take care of any emotional issues or other issues that are inside their chakras using the laying on of stones. And that means that stones kind of communicate with me and help me know what to do to help each person in that moment. So I have for you a bowl of rocks. This is the bowl of rocks that I will be pulling rocks from at the end of every reading. We will go ahead and get you a pocket full of rocks so that you will have some additional support as you go through the week. All right? So that's what that's going to be all about, and what I was saying about getting some sunstone in your pocket so that you would be able to do better when you're doing leadership. All right? Excellent. So we'll set that card right there, and let's get back to this reading. We're going to go do the overview for March. All right? The first week of March, the 3rd through the 9th, we have positive movement forward. So exciting. I'm glad to see this for you, Pisces. Absolutely. You are indeed having an opportunity. Some things are going very well. We have the Eight of Abundance here. Smooth sailing is what I'm seeing here. That's good news. So you have good forward action going on here in whatever area of your life you're working in. That's good news. Your heart chakra is blocked. So that's interesting. It means to me that you are staying very much so affiliated with what's going on around you. This is probably job-oriented stuff where you're moving forward, but your relationship may or may not be moving forward. You're not speaking to people from your heart in that way. You're not feeling emotionally interested in anything this week, okay? Just don't be mad about it or take it out on yourself or anyone else, okay? So if your heart is blocked, don't force anything. Don't push anything, Pisces. We don't want that to be the case. We want you to, when you come to somebody with love in your heart, it should be genuine and real and awesome, okay? Don't let it be anything else, all right? So don't force the heart stuff, okay? We have obstacles and challenges reaching us. Some of this could be part of positive movement forward, but then you'll find obstacles when you get there, right? So you're going to move forward and then find the chasm. Boop. This is the chasm. But I see that you are having opportunities in this process. There's the 6 little lights right here that are here to support you in this process. You can, in fact, tap into that and let those inspirations come to you to figure out ways to cross the chasm, okay? You don't have to be the person who is so in charge of the situation that you can't take in other people's ideas, because when you're doing good leadership, you experience other people's ideas, weigh them against what you know and how to work through it, but you don't have to do it alone, right? So keep that in mind. You're going to come up with some good ideas. Your people are going to help you, and your leadership will guide them on how to handle the obstacles and challenges as they come up, all right? It won't be traumatic. It'll just be experience, and it'll be something interesting to work through. We're going to go in depth on this week at the end of this video, so I'm just going to go on ahead and move forward to the 10th through the 16th, all right? We have a firm foundation. Your physical foundation is supporting you in every way, so your body is in top peak shape, and or it's something that you're thinking about this week, and if you are not in top peak shape, then you're working towards it, right? You have a plan, you're getting your plans in order, you're thinking about it, you're doing the daily work to get yourself there, and I'm very happy to see that for you, so good job. Now your third eye is blocked this week. That means that your vision of the universe outside of yourself isn't very magical, and it isn't very pleasant in this moment. So, okay, pleasant is a weird word for it. It hasn't got to do with pleasant. It has to do with whether or not you're seeing the aura, the energy, the overall love out there. You know what I'm saying? This is all about your third eye, which is oftentimes, it's right there. It's right between your eyes and your forehead right there. Boop. So there. And from this place, we can see things that are happening that aren't on the earth plane, okay? When it's blocked, we can only see what's on the earth plane. We can't see anything else. So we don't see our energetic footprint, or anybody else's either. Pay attention to what that means, and know that the solution, interestingly enough, is that you're going to want to keep that information to yourself. That mostly I think that you're keeping to yourself that it's blocked, and that you're only seeing things from the earth plane, okay? So be aware of that and understand that, all right? And just be okay not sharing that with anyone. It'll be all right. We're going to come through on the next week over, the 17th through the 23rd. We have sacrifice. You're going to be giving something up, maybe smoking, maybe some bad habit that you have that you need to do to move forward in a new way, a new, healthier way. But you'll know what it is, and it will be a benefit, okay? I feel like the sacrifice is for the good because of the rainbow, and the clouds are all beautiful flowers, and she doesn't look mad or sad. She might be having some emotions because she's in an ocean, but that's it. It's going to be an emotional choice, but it'll all be for the good, all right? So now this card here is you not being able to wait. There's not going to be any time for you to wait. This is going to be a fairly sudden decision, fairly sudden change here, fairly sudden sacrifice. Don't wait. Don't dilly-dally. This is your moment. Jump on it and get after it, okay? Now what's kind of cool here is your crown chakra is wide open. Fabulous. You have a lot of chakra stuff going on this month, okay, Pisces? Don't be upset about it. Just know that, hey, guess what? When you're connected and your crown chakra is open, you are connected to all that is. You are connected to all the other realms and possibilities, and you are seeing the universe from a totally different perspective. Remember, you were not seeing it from the earth plane at all last week, but now you're seeing it from beyond this way either. So you're going right out your crown chakra and seeing it from a much larger perspective. You're seeing yourself in the cosmos and how you fit in, okay? So this is good stuff. I feel like you're feeling and understanding that whatever this sacrifice was, it's pretty small when you're in the cosmos, all right? So good job. You're doing right. You're taking care of it. You're getting good perspective. This is good news. Let's talk now about the 24th through the 30th. Triumph is here. Hello. You're taking your ideas, you're sharing them with the world, and you're excited and happy and full of winning. Hello. Good job. So triumph is at your door. This has very much travel involved, possibly. For some of my Pisces, you're going to be getting moving in a different direction. You might be on wheels, okay? Or horseback, but more likely wheels. So definitely be prepared to go on a trip. It could be a short trip or a long trip, but it's going to be a winning. You're going to be winning. Good job. Now, you're winning, but be flexible, because this is standing your ground, and standing your ground and staying put is going to block you, all right? So don't block yourself by being too stubborn, and you will be moving forward, all right? Good news, we see you winning as long as you stay flexible, especially in your relationship. There's harmony in your relationship. There's wonderful things happening in your relationship as long as you stay flexible. All right, I really like that for you. That's good news, Pisces. I'm going to go ahead and set these cards aside, and we will go directly into the deeper reading for the first week of March. which is going to be the 3rd through the 9th. We have these cards. Let's get after this reading here. I have pre-programmed this section of the Alleyman's Tarot for you, all right? So we're going to just lay these cards out and see what we can glean from this. Oh, my kitty, he is right here and he is excited. He wants to get outside. He's woken up from his 7-hour nap. Oh, to be a cat, right? My goodness. I know. So, giving him a little love while we talk. Let's put these cards down and let's talk about what's going on right here. Yes, we have positive movement and positive movement forward. Excellent news. There is the wild hunt. There is part of you that wants to get out there and do something a little extra, a little bit different, a little bit wild and crazy. It is something that you might be able to integrate as you're moving forward, but don't sabotage your life in the process of doing this wild thing. So yeah, be careful with that. All right. You will have options. You will have possibilities. Possible opportunities for you. The 7 of Cups is always about having so many options that you might possibly be confused. And what we want to say about that is all you have to do is sort through the options. Some of them will be not even working towards your dreams and goals, so you'll just wipe those off. Then you'll have some that are working towards your dreams and goals, but they're not really timed, and you can come back to them later. So that's really good news. We like that. Now these last 2 options are going to be working towards your dreams and goals, but they're going to be like immediate, or they'll have like, oh, you have 2 weeks to decide about this, or this is happening right now. Jump on it now or forever hold your peace. We want you to take care of those 2 first and then worry about these ones later, and now you're not confused. Huzzah! I love that for you. Excellent. Now then, where are you blocked? We talked about your heart chakra being blocked. To unblock your chakra, your heart chakra, you might want to carry some rose quartz. That would be helpful and very nice, or a green stone of any kind. Pink or green will take care of clearing your heart and keeping you grounded in the world. But that's just me saying those things. Meanwhile, let's talk about where else you're blocked. We have the battle. So this is the battle between a bunny and a wolf. But the wolf, I gotta tell you, he's got a sword in his head, which tells me the bunny won, right? So the bunny won. The gentler approach wins when there's a battle. So if you choose a gentler approach, you can still win. You don't have to be a knife-wielding person or even a vicious coyote to win this battle, okay? Think about that. There's cancer. There might be a cancer involved in this battle for you, or water, right? So just pay attention to what's going on around you, and determine whether or not you need to, maybe there's a fight within yourself about what your heart wants. So your heart is fighting with you and you're having a battle on the inside and it's blocking you from moving forward. And good thing you're going to keep your mouth shut about your feelings right now. Not sharing your heart's situation is probably safer and smarter right now, okay? Good job. And we have deconsecration. This is a fantastical card about somebody blowing up their life. Okay, this person comes in and makes everything worse. All right, so things are destroyed, pure destruction. There's nothing here good going on. How you choose could blow up your life. All right, so be careful what you're making a decision about here, and all of the things that are happening here could really cause things to go completely haywire. So be careful what you're doing here and how you're choosing, because we have positive movement forward. Hello. Keep that positive movement forward going. All right. Okay. Now then, our solution is obstacles and challenges. Sometimes obstacles are there for a reason. They're there to slow us down. You know, when you can't find your keys, but guess what? There was a horrible accident on the freeway. That was a very fortuitous moment to not have your keys. So, don't think of every obstacle as a horror or a problem. Sometimes they're there as blessings in disguise. So pay attention to what the obstacle is, and if it's something where you need to work through it, use your leadership skills and see what you can do about collaborating with other people and not making more fights and more arguments, all right? Because nobody wants that. We have this happy squirrel who's on fire. So I'm not 100% sure how or why he's happy. His house is on fire. Things aren't going really well for him, but he's technically like a happy squirrel. So I feel like it operates in reverse. They put the infinity sign on here to remind us that abundance is probably having some issues. There's some issues in every area of your life. Your home life needs to be looked at. It might be on fire, not literally, but it might be having some serious issues at home, all right? Deconsecration. It really feels very much like the same kind of mayhem is happening at home, all right? And the hunter and the gatherer would be you. You are the squirrel. You are the one who can fix, change, and alter the situation by deciding what you want to hunt and gather. Do you want to gather up more matches for your house, or do you want to gather up good things that will put things out and rebuild? Be aware of what you're bringing to your life, okay? This is you making some choices that could really blow things up. And it could last a much longer time than you think. Okay? So be careful how you work it out, all right? Make good decisions. And remember that tradition is at issue. So this card is all about, what do we normally do? What do we always do? What is the tradition? What is what is required in this moment? If, normally we go to up to the mountain and we burn a branch and we sing a song, and that's how we memorize or memorialize our dead. Whatever you do normally, it's time for you to get into that. And if you have an argument with your spouse and you have a way of getting through the argument to the other side, you tell a few jokes, everyone has Chinese food, and then there's popcorn and movies. Do that, okay? Stay the course. The kitty is now scratching on the post where I've put my camera, so don't be alarmed. It's not an earthquake. It's my cat. He's fussy. So we have this going on, and this is good news. Well, it's interesting news, and I see lots of things happening for you, Pisces. And I want to share with you now my own personal pocket full of rocks. All right, I showed you the bowl. Now I'm going to show you my pocket full of rocks. I have carnelian, citrine, rose quartz, pyrite, and fluorite. So the carnelian is speaking to my second chakra, keeping my sexual organs and my creativity in order and blossoming in the right directions, all good. Citrine is keeping my emotions and my memories all in check, because that's where they live in my third chakra, at least as far as I was taught. And my fourth chakra is rose quartz, keeping my heart clear, and when I'm having issues with feeling confident, rose quartz is a good stone for doing that, so that's good news. And if you have a harsh tongue, you can keep that in your pocket for your fourth chakra, where your throat is, to help get your words out a little bit softer. Just a little note there. And of course we have fluorite. And fluorite comes in all the different colors, so it comes in yellow, pink, blue, green, and of course purple. So when it comes up in those different colors, it would correlate with those different chakras. This is blue-green, and it's very much so about staying focused and clear in my message, and that is why I'm carrying it specifically this week, so that I can be clear in my message to you and stay focused. And this is why it's at my throat. Excellent. That being, if these are my feet and this is my head, right? This is where the order of chakras. Okay. And of course, pyrite is actually not a crown chakra stone, but it's all about the full aura collection. Our auras, we have a lot of layers to our auras that are like an onion, and pyrite is going to help keep a protection shield around all of that so that nothing negative can come to us. All right, so keep that in mind, so that when, like I built, I put 4 pieces all around in the 4 corners of my property to build a grid that would let nobody come on my property with ill will. All right, so that's what I did for myself, and something you can do for you. But absolutely, pyrite is good for that, whether I'm walking in crowds at a party or otherwise. Nothing will come across and perpetrate. Okay, excellent. These are my stones. This is my pocket full of rocks. Now, I think it's the end of this reading, and I want to get you a pocket full of rocks from the bowl. All right, I showed you the bowl. We're going to look at the bowl one more time. Hello, there it is. This is a great bowl of rocks. Now I'm going to put it back over here, and I'm going to go ahead and pull out a few rocks for you. And here we go. These are your pocket full of rocks for this week. All right, we have sunstone, calcite. Oh, look, sunstone, like leadership. Hey, hello. And mangano, fabulous. And amethyst. So look at this. We have sunstone. It's a 2nd chakra stone. It will help you stay grounded in leadership, of course. We have leadership here, and it's going to help you be a good leader, a strong leader, and a fair leader. Excellent. We have yellow calcite, which will kind of do some serious cleaning of your 3rd chakra and keep your emotions in check, which is super cool. I like that for you. You have mangano, the fuzzy soft heart stone, which is helping you figure out how to be gentler with yourself as much as other people. Very nice. Be gentle with yourself. Don't beat yourself up too much for who you are and what kind of wild crazy is in you, because I love you, Pisces. You guys are very wild and intense, but I love that. But now you need to be gentle with yourself, okay? Don't be mean to yourself, all right? And amethyst. Amethyst is going to go in your 3rd eye, which is right above your eyebrows and between your eyebrows. So this is amethyst, and it will help you with your 3rd eye to see the magic in your world, okay? You need to see the beautiful things and be open to the possibilities of the things outside of your immediate body and the things you can't explain that you can see, that will help you appreciate the magic in life, because there's music and there's love and joy and magic out there, but you have to be open to see it. All right, so these are your rocks for your pocket. Excellent. Let's talk now. These don't have to be the rocks in your pocket, but I want to know, what do you got in your pocket? Tell me in the comments. Let me know what's in your pocket. I want to know. This is going to be good stuff, and I really appreciate it. I think it'll be fun. Hashtag rocks in your pocket. All right, a pocket full of rocks. There we go. Thank you so much for being here. We will talk next week about the 10th through the 16th. Thank you. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we will see you next week.